Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Houston Astros.
And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Hayden Wesneski. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Just about to get underway, Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And this one is off and running. Up the middle. Altuve handles it over to first. One out in the top of the first. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Ball one, no strikes. In the air, right field. Smith on the move. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Base hit center field. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Hey! Nimmo, the runner at first with two gone. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Here we go, Hayden. Stays alive. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Now here come the Astros. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And pitching in this game, Cole Winn. How about a scouting report on him?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first three hitters.
Stepping in, Jeremy Pena. Yeah! The 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Next pitch misses way outside. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Seeing the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases. And so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective. Look for long pitch counts, grinding out at-bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
Aye.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one
That's
off
in.
the mark.
Ball two.
Ball two. Way out front for strike two. That one misses.
Outside.
And it's a full count.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
The 3-2
Ball
is
four.
off the outside
Perfect.
edge, and that is ball four.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
One out man at first. Isaac Paredes
That's a
up
ball.
next for the Astros. The 1-0.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Runner on the go. Hit hard, base hit. The relay to third, in there safely.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Runner takes off. Cut on and miss.
Got it.
Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Kind of a gamble right there. They're trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play possibility, but now 2 outs, and it gets a little tougher to drive in the run from third.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one almost got him. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. And the inning is over. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Houston, second inning set to go. Justin Foscue stepping in for the Rangers.
Ball one.
Swing and a foul out of play. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Here's a 1-2. Just
Ball.
misses
That's
the mark
inside.
outside the zone.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Fair ball. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat and found a way to win the battle.
Batting sixth, center fielder, number 27.
The 0-1. And that's
Nope.
a little
Ball
high.
one.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Swing and a ground ball. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball one. Fastball for a strike. On the ground right side, and foul ball.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
The Rangers looking to strike first here in the top of the second. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The next
That's ball
offering
three.
misses. 3-2 now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
So now 3-2, and that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Second inning here, no score. Liner snagged at first. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Alejandro Ozuna up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And that is out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. One and two here. Got it, looking for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
That's outside.
The 1-0. And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Here's a 2-0. And that one fouled off. Just missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So bases all loaded up. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Fly to right his first time. Tap foul at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have.
In there, got him looking for the K. Good job at damage control right there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for
Back
Texas.
now and a new arm in the
Number
mound to start the
47.
bottom of the second. Number 47. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Leading off for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
That one fouled off. Fouled off down the right side. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Taylor Trammell.
No, inside.
1-0.
That's ball 2.
And a slider
ball
misses
3.
down and away.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Foul ball there. And a payoff pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Yainer Diaz, the next to hit. And that one in the air center field. Call should have this one. And that is that. So they make short work of them there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Rangers 1 and the Astros nothing. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. And a foul ball. High fly ball, right field. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the
And
Rangers,
here's a look at how
first
he's
baseman,
using his pitches
Jake
in this
Berger.
one. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
Ball, that's in.
Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Justin Foscue.
So up next, Justin Foscue. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Gets to it with a slide. Throw to the pitcher, and that's a great play for the out. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That clips the corner.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and That should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Check swing called strike. Strike one. In the air to left center. He's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena will hit next. Flied to right his first time.
Ball one.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 down, nobody on. And that one wrapped foul. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first, and they get the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there, and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
Back here in Houston, on to the fourth. Cameron Cawley stepping in for the Rangers. In the air to left center. Trammell on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next
One
for the
pitch and
Rangers,
one out.
second baseman Nicky Lopez.
That misses the zone. Ball one. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Sammy Guevara, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Blue ball also throwing. And the 1-0.
Ball, that's low.
Just missed. Here's a 3-0. That clips the corner. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Challenge from behind the dish here.
Austin wins.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Man at first with one gone. Austin wins. Stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 1 so far.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Just
that
missed.
pitch is out. That's ball two.
And there's a foul ball. Lopez leads off first with one away. Bounced up the middle. He flips it to second in time. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Rangers 1 and the Astros nothing. This is AL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for Texas.
Number 70 gets the call from the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Leading off for the Astros, designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. A solo shot. And they tie it up. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Right through there for his strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. In the air, right field. Ozuna on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Foul ball. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Right through there, got him. And that is the third out of the inning. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We've played four. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Sammy Guevara on for his Major League debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands, and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Ozuna leading things off and takes a strike. Guevara measures 6 feet 2 inches, 185 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
That's a ball.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Fights it off, you'll see another. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. In the air, left field.
That ball's
And it's
foul.
a foul ball. In the air, left field. Trammell in position. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rangers, left fielder Wyatt Langford.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fouled off left side. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ball down.
Pitch is in
Ball
the dirt,
2.
and it's 2-2. Got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Duran.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ball, that's outside.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3, go the Rangers. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Taylor Trammell.
Well, these
Ball, that's
Astros
out.
just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That one's in there, and 1-1. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1-2 now. Here's a high fly ball out to center. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Astros, catcher Yana Diaz.
This to third. Nimmo gets it to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick
Up
outs.
next for the Astros, right fielder Tim.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 70 will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for Texas.
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers,
54.
number 54.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And now Cam Smith.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Here we go, Cam.
Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That's a ball.
Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. One, two now. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Back here in Houston, close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Nope, outside.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball,
The
inside.
Astros have some action in their pen. Brian Abreu, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. De Los Santos also getting ready. Just
Ball
missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Three-0 down. Fastball for a strike. It's a
That's ball
leadoff
4.
walk,
Take your base.
and that's the go-ahead run.
Up next for the Rangers, first baseman Jake Berger.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Nope.
Outside
that's off
with a
the plate.
breaking ball. Late on that fastball.
Well, that 2-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
3-2
Ball, that's
now.
out.
Justin Foscue in the on-deck circle for Texas. The Rangers with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
3-2 on the way. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Three-two. On the ground. Down the line, and it's foul. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
7 fouls in a row. Such an impressive at bat we're seeing right here, regardless of how it ends up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Late with the swing there.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Step off throw to first.
No, he's in there.
And he just got his hand in there. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. There's a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
That's a really
That's
good
inside.
take.
Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Josh Hader out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Tatsuya Imai.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Here's the center fielder, Cameron Cawley. He has singled, and he has flied to left.
Come on, Houston!
Quick toss to first.
He's safe.
Nimmo back on a dive. That one in there across the letters.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Pulls that one foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
0-2 now. Stays alive. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. And they had their first hit since the second inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Spits the plate. Strike 1. Nimmo on second. Call on at first with 2 down. Tapped softly on the ground. Altuve. And that will end the inning. So a strong showing there from the Houston bullpen. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Astros, number 28. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen, number 75. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Alexander getting loose as well.
Ball upstairs.
And downstairs. And that one hammered out of here. A solo shot. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Up next for the Astros.
Man at first, nobody out. Yordan Alvarez. Up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. The big bat's coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Step off, throw to first.
Safe, he's in.
Pena dives back in safely.
Ball.
1 on, nobody out. A run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is down low.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That's in there. That's strike 2. And that's outside. Payoff pitch. Got him. And that's the first out.
Up next for the Astros. Third baseman, Houston
Now snap throw to first. And he's back in on a dive.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one fouled off. Slow roller to first. The throw to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in Houston, top of inning number 7. Austin Wynns stepping in for the Rangers. Right through there for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Softly hit to third. Paredes tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Right fielder, Alejandro Ozuna.
Ball. Hey!
Swings over the top of that one. The Astros trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Way inside, gets out of the way. And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
Next to the Rangers, left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
So digging in, Wyatt Langford.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-0. Slice to right. And that gets down into the gap. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases. Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
In the dirt. Quick move to first. Langford back in on a dive.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
The 2-1. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Astros 2 and the Rangers 1.
Now pitching for
We're
Texas.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 75.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Well, one-run game. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. And first offering is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
0-1 now. Ripped on a line to center. Call it on the move. One down.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Now he breaks his bat. Throw to first in time.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Two down, base is empty. Here's Taylor Trammell. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Now the 0-1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Astros are down quietly. They lead it 2-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Brian Abreu.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Leading off for the Rangers, third baseman, Brandon Nimmo.
Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Slider misses outside. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. The two-run shot, and they grab the lead in the eighth. It's 3-2. These fans are just heartbroken right now.
A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Justin Foscue stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 3. And there's a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. A.J. Blueball preparing to come on if needed. De Los Santos getting cranked up as well. The 1-2. Got him swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss. The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brian Abreu won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher now, Angel De Los Santos.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Two outs, base is empty. Next up for Texas, Nicky Lopez.
Hey!
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher Austin Wynn.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Oh, 1 down.
Ball 1.
Fastball for a strike. Lopez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And it remains 2-2.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Comes a 2-2. Good eye
Ball
right
3.
there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Payoff pitch. he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. On to the bottom of the 8th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. That one out to right. Ozuna on his way over. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Tim Smith.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's your 1. In the air, right field. Ozuna on the move. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 75 departs. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Taking
Texas.
over on the mound for the
Number
Rangers,
13,
Tyler Alexander.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And now the center fielder. He's already homered here in this one.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail it 3-2. Back here in Houston, digging in, Alejandro Ozuna.
Hey!
And that's a strike. Sit down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
What do you got?
Swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he went around. Ruled a swing. Got him. That's the second out.
Next for the Rangers, Ezekiel Duran.
2 down, base is empty. Ezekiel Duran digs in now.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. It's the Rangers 3 and the Astros 2.
Now pitching for
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Jacob Latz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Leading off for the Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Outside low, and it's 1-0.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Popped up. Berger moving under this one. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
That
Oh,
is
that's
upstairs for ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The Rangers trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swings through that one for strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Just
Oh,
off
that's
the
just out.
outside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That missed by a lot. 3-2 now. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. And a payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. Lopez tosses to first, and just 1 out remaining for Houston.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Isaac.
Now here is
Paredes.
Isaac Paredes. He's already homered in this game. Latz going for his 20th save of the
That's a ball.
year. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The 2-1. On the corner for a strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long